I have a friend that builds websites. I'll get them to do mine. Hi, I'm Greg Hamlin and welcome to Builders Profits TV, helping you build a business that gives you a life. Now I hear this a lot. I have a friend that builds websites. So I want to give you some simple tips to use when you're getting a friend to build your website. Now the first thing you need to know is it something they do for a living? Do they build websites for a living? If they do, there's nothing wrong with that. It's great. But if they're only just hobby and playing around in it, you need to understand that they need to know a lot more about websites. Things like search engine optimization, how to get traffic to the website. It's great to build a website, there was a great movie called, Build It and They Will Come, but it doesn't quite work the same way with websites. So they've got to understand what it is to be able to get people to your website. So if you've got a friend that builds websites for a living and they understand search engine optimization and that sort of stuff, go for it. That's great. It's a good thing to do. The next thing is, do they help you with getting the content together? Or is it left to you to do all that stuff? Do they have a framework to be able to get the content from you so you can get it done quickly and get it up and live? And another thing is, how much will it cost? Are they charging you commercial rates? Are they charging you mate rates? How much can you realistically ask them to do if you're only swapping them a carton of beer for a website? Right? Are they charging you the proper rates for the website? Because this comes down to how much priority will they put on your website over the other customers that are paying for it. And will they be doing a custom built website for you? So making sure the next step is making sure you've got a custom built website. You can get templates and some of the templates work quite well. But is it a custom build? Is it a template? Will you be able to change anything yourself later on? Or do you have to keep calling them? Because remember, once a website's built, somebody's got to maintain it. So what's going to happen after that? And the other thing, another big tip is, if you're getting a mate or a friend to build your website for you, remember, mate rates, if something goes wrong, what happens? That's why I say pay retail or pay a decent price for your website. Because if you don't, something goes wrong, it's going to kill the relationship. So make sure that it's an upfront, properly done commercial arrangement, rather than here's a carton of beer and I'll get it built for you. Now, my brother actually approached me and said, look, I'll give you a carton of beer for a website. And I said, no, that's not how it works. I'd love to do a website for you, but he means more to me than a carton of beer and that. So I say, look, yes, we'll build your website, but I will pay my team to build the website for you, rather than getting into a dispute later on saying, okay, you want this, want that. And he pays for the ongoing maintenance and everything like that. It's all nice and clear and upfront. There's no mates rates, because, you've got to remember, at the end of the day, you've got to be dealing with these people later on, and if something goes wrong, it can come back and bite you on the backside, just because you've wanted to save a few dollars by getting a website. And the last thing is really, your website is your point of presence. It's your point of, where people are going to see your business. So if you give it to a mate and they do a template that's wrong or ugly or something like that, you've got to go back to them and say, look, I need to make it work. And this is the face of your business. You don't want to be put into that awkward position. That's why I say commercial arrangements, make sure it's done properly for you, pay them properly, and get it done. So, because it is the face of your business. It's your business. It's your shop front. Right? And remember what comes with the old thing, cheap and nasty, right? What's the association? You buy cheap, you get nasty. So you don't want to do that. You get what you pay for. So my opinion is, yes, use your mates as long as they're in the business, they know what they're doing. They can do the search engine optimization, pay them retail, make sure that you pay them a decent amount so that your website becomes as much a priority as somebody else that's coming in the door. You want your website done and done professionally. And make sure it's done so that it looks great and it's your face of the company and it's what you want. And remember, it's all about marketing. It is part of your marketing, and it's about putting people on the buyer's journey. So making sure you've got all that covered. So there are a couple of tips for your using mates to building your website. If you want anything else outside of that, hey, look, leave a comment below and let us know. We'd love to have a chat to you. But if you'd like some more free video tools and tips, go to buildersprofits.com, click on the free stuff, and we'd love to hear your comment on this video. So please leave a comment below, click the like button, and tell your friends. We'll see you in the next video tip. Bye for now.